So the short answer is probably, but when we do get this question from somebody, it's almost always a small business or a larger business, but it's almost always a business asking us if they have to provide interpreters. And the pretty standard answer is probably, but talk to your lawyers about it. So the law that is often referenced here is either the ADA or the Americans with Disabilities Act or the Civil Rights Act, whether you're talking about sign language or spoken language interpreting. But there's pretty broad and wide covering language in both of those, stating that facilities, especially if you're getting any sort of government assistance or in general, and this is where it gets sticky and why we tell you to talk to your attorney, but oftentimes the language could be as broad as if you're servicing the public in general, and that's most businesses. So if you're wondering if it's likely that your business is required by law to provide interpreters, our answer is probably, but talk to an attorney. Uh, Oftentimes what we get are people who have been contacted by other entities who are telling them that not only do they have to provide an interpreter, but they have to use their specific service. That's a much stickier issue. There's not a lot of entities out there that are both advocacy businesses and language service providers. That is really sticky and potential conflicts of interest. So if somebody's saying you have to use us as your interpreters, then the answer is almost always no. But if the question is just generally, do you have to provide an interpreter? Again, the short answer is probably, but talk to your attorney. There's a lot of ways to recoup the cost of it, whether it's through tax breaks, a variety of other things that your legal representation will be able to speak more intelligently on. But in general, yeah, sure, you're going to be responsible for providing it. And there are ways to know for sure if that's the case, and ways to recoup it if recoup the cost if that is the case.